Hello friends, welcome back to the vlog. If you are new here, I am so happy that you're here. My name is Veronica and I'm a 23-year-old living in Atlanta, and this is just going to be a week of reset in my life. I kind of touch upon this in the video, but Luke and I and his family got stuck in the Denver airport. And it was actually insane, and not something that we were planning to do. We were stuck there for 3 nights and about 4 days, and on the night that the blizzard really hit Denver, which is the reason we were stuck, everyone was stuck. The employees were stuck, we were stuck, flight personnel was stuck, and honestly, we had to sleep on the floors or anywhere that we could find some kind of sleep area. So we set up a little area for us with our suitcases lining. Luke brought an air mattress because we thought we might have been short a bed where we were staying at Steamboat Springs, the reason we were traveling in the first place. You know, we were really happy that we at least had that. But it was honestly surreal to see everyone, no matter how much money you had, no matter who you were, how often you traveled, like who you were with, you were stuck. Everyone was stuck there, and it was actually crazy to see everyone struggling together. We eventually got out of there, and I'm so relieved that we are back in Atlanta and back to regular life, and it actually made me appreciate the mundane daily things so much more. In this video, it's just going to be a bunch of daily living, a lot of routine, a lot of going to the gym and such. So you're going to see a grocery haul, you're going to see a TJ Maxx and Ulta haul because I went towards the end of the week, and just a lot of little things in between. I also do talk about some work advice and just some things that I'm starting to do that I find beneficial. Really hope you enjoy it. I will see you on the other side. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. It really warms my heart that you're along for the ride. Anyway, let's get started with our regular scheduled programming. Hello friends, my hair is a little crazy because I have yet to unpack my suitcases. We have just gotten home from a very crazy time in Colorado, and I'm just grateful that we made it back. And I'm gonna do a really quick grocery haul with you guys. This grocery haul is mainly focused on getting back on track with my eating. It's been over a week of just eating out, restaurant food, vacation mentality, and I really need to get back on track. We're gonna do a haul. All right, so I got this new cute little bag. It's a reusable one. Got some cilantro and lime chicken sausage. I'm gonna make this tonight. Greens for my salads. I got some freshly baked sourdough bread. Some salmon. I got a couple of these pistachio packets just for snacking. Ground chicken breast and fajita seasoning. I got some sliced portobello mushrooms. I'm gonna make this with the salmon on the side. Some bananas, a red pepper, a papaya. I absolutely love papayas. They're so good to just scoop out and make a papaya bowl with some yogurt and berries on top and some granola. So good and so good for you. Some strawberries. I love this fingerling potato mix. It's so good and it's so easy to cook. I just chop them up and usually just pan fry them. Got a couple Morningstar veggie burgers. I'm gonna try this Chobani oat. It was one of the best alternative yogurts in terms of caloric value. It's 140 per 170 grams, and the other ones for reference are around 180. I hope it's good. Got some coconut almond milk and some more Vegenaise, some spinach for my smoothies, salsa. Got 3 avocados. When they're ripe, pro tip, put them in the fridge and they last longer, but you have to wait until they're ripe. A couple zucchinis. I include this with like the potatoes chopped up for a salad mix. A couple canned goods. I'm gonna make some Mexican creamer, some mango chunks, carb balanced tortillas. I got a couple of these. I really love these kinds of drinks, and these were on sale, so I'll let you know how they are. I got the chlorophyll and blue spirulina super aids. I think I'm gonna try the blue spirulina. No, I'm gonna do the chlorophyll first. Got some green juice from Suja. It was on sale as well. I love this one. It's just cold pressed cucumber, celery, grapefruit, green char, and lettuce with some lemon, kale, spinach, parsley, and mint tea. I love these probiotic shots, and they were BOGO. I like the So Good So You, so I just got one of each. Ooh, that's spicy. This is new. Haven't tried this before. Some plant-inspired tossables, garlic and herb. It's tofu chunks. All I have to do is pop them in my salad. Some yellow rice, tomatoes, a lemon, baby carrots for just some munchin', and some raspberries. Raspberries are my absolute favorite berries, so I always get like 2 packs. Then I just got some lunch meat for the week, just boar's head maple honey turkey. It's my favorite. All right, and that was my shopping list for this week. I'm gonna make some of these cilantro and lime chicken sausage with some yellow rice and black beans and corn for dinner. And then I'm gonna work a little bit because I was off today. I got a flight in the middle of the day and I had to get on it to get home. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna taste test this too. I hope it tastes good. Doesn't taste bad, it's just not sweet. It's very lemony. It's very good. It just feels good on my body. It just tastes like flavored water. I'm about it. Friends, it's about 5:58 Wednesday morning and we are going to the apartment gym to do a Sydney Cummings workout. I honestly almost did not want to wake up this morning because I know I need the rest, but I was just so excited to get back into my schedule somehow. So I went to bed about 10:30. I did get a decent amount of sleep and it was deep sleep. So we're gonna go hit that workout and then we are going to make some breakfast and log on early and get work done today. And then I have therapy, my first therapy session at 5 p.m. and I'm so excited. It's not my first therapy session. I've seen my therapist with Luke when we did our pre-engagement therapy, but it is my first one that I've done solo in a very, very long time. Oh no, I left the corn up. It's probably not good. My house is an absolute wreck right now, so I'm a little anxious about that, but I'm just going to tackle one little part of it at a time, and that is just life right now. I cannot freak out about it. I left the corn out last night. Come on, what the heck? Okay, we're gonna get it started. Let's go. So we're just gonna have a quick little snack. I love these Larabars cashew cookie. That's my favorite flavor. I got a few of these shots yesterday like I showed you guys earlier. I'm gonna take the detox one now. I just think they taste good and they make me feel good. I was about to hop on a Zoom call and I just realized my hair looks like this. So we're gonna go try to fix this up. It's like a mullet. Not sure what to do. For lunch, we're just doing some leftovers with some added salsa. I love salsa verde, so just added some salsa here, and yep, just chicken sausage, yellow rice and black beans, and some cranberry juice. friends, it is Thursday morning, and Thursday is actually my favorite day of the week because it's Friday Junior. So today I just did a new method for organizing myself at work because I left my little notebook that I usually use for my to-do list at Luke's house, and I actually think I like it better. Basically, I have all my clients here, and this is just a calendar invite, and I underline my client, and then I put all the things I need to do, and then I bolded all the things that needed to be done today. And then I have been doing this week. Every single morning I make a new calendar invite, and that way it's always living on my email and in my inbox, and I can move things around a little bit easier. And if I have to delete something or scratch it out, it's not as messy as in a notebook. I don't know, I think I like this. I think I'm gonna keep it up and we'll see how it goes. But if you are also trying new things at work, it's always worth giving it a shot and just trying it out for 2 weeks, and if it doesn't work, revert back to your old ways. Anyway, this morning is kind of rough. I woke up, I think, once or twice last night just being really anxious because I'm back at work, and I was like, oh God, I need to do more, and yesterday was my first therapy session, and it was so good. I honestly almost cried several times, but it was very eye-opening to see all the things that I'm holding in and oppressing. One of them is I always feel like I can be doing more when in reality, most of the time, I'm doing as much as I possibly can be doing. But in my mind, there's 24 hours in the day, and sometimes I try to make it 25 if I can just squeeze a moment out to last a little bit longer. And that's just impossible. That's something I'm trying to work on, is being realistic with my timelines and realistic with how long things take me and not being ashamed of it, because a great example is I have something to do for work and there's no hard deadline, but I, in my mind, would feel like incompetent if I can't get over by end of day today, but my list is so long that it's going to be end of week, and that is okay, because it's not like I'm sitting around scratching my bum. I am working on other things that are needing to be a priority. So I just told the team end of week, and no one's upset because it's in a timely manner, but I'm not Superwoman and I can't make extra time in a day. If there's a hard deadline, those obviously need to be met and those should be a priority. If you have your own narrative going on in your mind and you get upset with yourself because you can't get something done by end of day, and you think everyone else will be upset with you, even though that has never been said, I really encourage you to be realistic. Be realistic because in the end, you're only going to really hurt yourself and your team if you give a timeline that just is not possible to do. And if you are realistic and you're like, it's going to be end of week and everyone expects that, and that doesn't give you anxiety to do it at 8 p.m. at night because you said you would have it the next morning, that's probably the route I would take. And that is just something that I'm learning to do, is to not be like, oh, I can just do it in the evening, because I want my evenings to myself and I want to have that boundary for work to kind of set apart. And honestly, that's something that this job has really taught me, is that could you finish your list in a day? Yes. Will you want to finish your list in a day? No. It's just setting boundaries, but also putting the best work that you can do forward to propel your team forward and help your client. So if you're in PR or communications of the like, you know what I'm talking about. And if you're not, you probably also know what I'm talking about in just a different sense. So I'm going to get started with work, and I've been getting these baby hairs. I think they're away right now. I have my gym hair right now. We went to the gym this morning and did some Stairmaster and some legs, and it kicked my butt. I was drenched in sweat and I was heaving the whole time because I've taken a week off of the gym when I went to Steamboat. So it was hard, but I really enjoyed it, and I just had to chug so much coffee because I'm so tired. Let's get this day. Let's tackle it. We got it. And then later today, we're going to Luke's to cook some dinner and just hang out because he goes out of town again this weekend. So just want to go hang out with him before I have just a weekend to myself. What's up, friends? It is about noon right now, and we are going to make a quick little lunch. My favorite lunch. Oop. It's my favorite lunch, and this is just kind of my go-to. It has been featured in previous videos, so hope you like it. Today we're gonna make a salad with some chopped up veggies and let's see. Should we do a black bean burger or a veggie burger? I think I'm gonna do the veggie burger.
Searching for something that ain't lost. Have we got our lines crossed? We're wasting time on stuff that doesn't really matter, while wishing for something better. I try to fix things that weren't broken, misunderstandings and words unspoken. We fall apart, and I won't dare to say, do you feel the same way? Maybe you don't wanna know, but you don't.
Y'all, it was so poopy stinky outside maybe an hour ago, and now it's absolutely beautiful to the point where I swung open my balcony door and I literally yelled, "Nice!" And this guy was standing on his porch and was like looking at me like, why am I nice? It's so funny. But look at this. Birds are chirping. And I get to cross something off my list. Isn't that nice? Let's do it together. Ooh, yeah, that felt good. I love crossing things off of my list. Nothing better. All right, y'all, I just got this mattress topper, this gel foam mattress topper from Amazon, and I am so excited. My bed is surprisingly not the most comfortable, but it does the job. And you know what? I wanted some comfort. I want my bed to be just delightful to lay in. I'm gonna let this puff up for a bit and then stick it on my mattress. I am like so excited for this. Okay, so the foam topper has officially become puffed, and we're gonna do a test. I'm gonna wash my sheets, so I'm not gonna fully make my bed yet. I'm just gonna take advantage of having the sheets off, and we're gonna see how it feels. Oh, this is so great. You can kind of even see the little cooling beads. I don't even know if these do anything, but I love how the form comes back like instantly.
Inseparable, we were closer than two of a kind. The bond was almost palpable, solemn oaths with our blood that were signed. But time flies.
Hello friends, it is around 6:25 already, and I am gonna go to a cute pizza wine bar kind of place with some friends. It is 2 of our friends' birthdays, and unfortunately Luke is out of town, but I'm gonna just go hang out and have a good time and then come home. And then tomorrow morning we have a very bright and early fast twitch class at 8:30 on a Saturday morning. I am just beyond happy that it's Friday, and my body after I finished up work literally like gave out. I was like, oh, I can't believe I just survived this week. It has been crazy. It started in an airport. It's like all this crazy stuff. Yeah, it's been quite the week, and I'm just happy that I made it to the weekend happy and grinding. So we're gonna go ahead and head out. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Good morning, friends. It is Saturday morning and it is right before 8 a.m. and we're gonna go work out and have a good time. I am meeting my friend Jenna at the Forum to do a fast twitch class. Fast twitch classes are my favorite right now, so it's gonna kick my booty. I look so tired. It's gonna be about 75 minutes of really hard work, and then I'm gonna come home and just kind of relax. But this morning I'm going to do a very kind of scary thing for me, and you guys are going to be here for it. Long story short, I have paid off my credit card and I have started putting enough money in my savings where I am getting a little bit more financially comfortable. Finances for me have always been a anxiety trigger, and it's something that I'm constantly working towards. So instead of using my credit card like I have been the past year or two, I am going to switch to my debit card to hold myself more accountable. The amount of points and rewards I get just doesn't justify me always using it and relying on it. So you guys are going to watch the breakup here live. Dun, dun, dun. I'm going to put it in and voila, it has been done. I hope this is good for me, but it has been quite the journey so far. So, yeah, if you struggle with finances, just know that I too, it has been done. We're going to take some pre-workout and get pumped for this morning because it's going to be a morning indeed. I'm feeling a little bit rough because I had a couple glasses of wine last night and an espresso martini, which is very unlike my usual self because I'm usually maybe a glass or 2 of wine. So I'm feeling a little bit, I'm only going to do like half a scoop because honestly, a full scoop might make me keel over. Oh, I put way too much water in this. Well, let's get out of here.
So burn the map, I ignored the signs, been feeling far away, 2 years in a couple of days, I just wave my hand to the world outside like it's all okay, I can't believe what my eyes have seen.
Hello friends, it is about 1:30 p.m. and it is so beautiful outside. Wow, so I just spent the last 2 hours just making some lunch and self-tanning, and I did like a hair mask and just doing a lot of me things. And I just really wanted to share what I got from Ulta and then also what I got from TJ Maxx. I got a bunch of stuff that I just needed and some things that I've been interested in for a very long time. And you know what? I had the budget to get the stuff that I've been wanting for a few months now, and I'm really happy about it. So I'm going to share it. Also, Luke's aunt is a hairstylist, and she hooked it up without me even knowing she was doing this. It was the sweetest dang thing. Aunt Megan is a gem. And she got me, a couple of the other ones are in my bathroom, but she got me some Olaplex stuff. I'm really trying to grow my hair out for the wedding, so I'm going to chat with her about how to use those. And if you're watching this, Aunt Megan, thank you so much. I'm so excited to use this. So Well, let's just get right into what I got at Ulta. So this is actually something that I just put on, and I will let you know if I like it in the next few weeks, but I got the Bali Body Face Tan Water. I'm really excited about this. I'm starting to get into the self-tan grind just because my skin is really fair and it's not really good for me to sit out and lay out in the sun, even if I'm using SPF, because honestly, if you're not reapplying a lot and you're not lathering a ton on, you're not being effective with it, and I'd rather just not expose my skin to that kind of damage unless it's a social event or I'm out at the lake over the summer and stuff. So if I want a nice little tan, I'm experimenting with self tanner. But I also went to Ulta on like their big beauty event, and the Better Than Sex mascara, I used the L'Oreal dupe, but the Better Than Sex mascara was the same price. It was like 13 bucks. So I got 2 of them, and this is the mascara of all mascaras. The dupe is almost identical, but if I could get the real thing for the same price, I'm gonna do it. So I got 2 of these. I also have been really wanting a blush. I don't have a blush. I really wanted one, so I spent some time and I walked around and I got the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores blush. I got it in the color Sweet Cheeks. It's a warm peachy pink. I was torn between the peachy blush and the pink blush, so I just went for both. And honestly, I love the backstory of IT Cosmetics a lot, which influenced me, and I'm reading the book that their CEO wrote right now, and it was just about how the book is about how she created IT Cosmetics and all the hardships and all the lessons that she learned along the way. And you know what? It's a great book. I'm going to pop it up here and also link it below. I highly recommend. But it's a beautiful color. So I'm really excited to, wear that. But so pretty. I just think blush looks so good. And I love pink. Anything pink. I got another CoverGirl Skin Milk. I love this stuff. I used all of mine, so I just got another one. And I needed dry shampoo. I didn't want to spend a buttload of money on dry shampoo because honestly, I have a gut feeling that there is a cheaper product out there that is just as good, and hopefully this is it. This one and Allure Prize, and it is the Hask Chia Seed Volumizing Dry Shampoo. So we're going to try this week and see if we like it. Right now I'm using the Amika dry shampoo, which I love, but honestly I use dry shampoo a lot, like probably 2 to 3 times a week, and that stuff, the Amika dry shampoo, is really small and it's about 25 bucks. So I just want to find another one that costs half that price because I know there's one out there. And then I got the Gigi Microwave Wax Essentials, and honestly, I get a mustache. I'm going to be real with you guys. I get a mustache. Once every 3 months, I get a mustache, and I've been trying to nair it, and it burns me. Don't do that. But I got the wax set because I'm just going to wax that baby off because I don't want a mustache. If you're into that, do your thing, girl. Rock that. But I don't want one. So I'm going to just get that thing off of me. Anyway, that's what I got at Ulta. I am very excited for this Bali Body. I already, in the camera, I can see my skin is just the color that I love. But you know what? Sometimes it's nice to just look like you're a little sun-kissed because it looks healthy and I think it looks good, and, I'm excited for this. Anyway, then I got some white sheets for my bed, like I told you guys. I was looking at all the patterns, and honestly, I just wanted to go with the white sheets. So I got some white sheets for my bed. I'm really excited to make it after they finish drying. I also got some new bath mats because my old bath mats were just getting a little ratty. So I saw these on clearance, and I got both of these for 13 bucks, which is such a deal. And then I got this planter for my Pathos plant. This plant over here is getting a little bit too large for its container. So my other Pathos is actually a lot smaller. So I'm going to do a little switchy poo and put one of my Pathos in there and then that one in the bigger planter. And I'm going to just repot with you guys. You guys are going to watch. But that's what I got. We're going to repot and chat because I have some stuff that I want to talk to you guys about. And it's about some family dynamics that I'm going through, some therapy realizations that I'm going through. I'm not going to divulge my whole entire life, but I do think that sharing this kind of stuff is really interesting and really important for myself to share my truth, and also for others that may experience similar things to be like, oh, I'm not the only one. So let's go get started on repotting. I am not the best plant lady, so we're going to try our best. So as you can tell, this one is much better suited for a bigger pot, and this one is suited for this smaller one. So we're going to do a switcheroo. I got this pot for like literally $24.99, and it's much bigger, and it's so cute. So we're going to go ahead and repot. So lately I have just been having this huge realization of I really want to dive into and get to know more about who I am and who I want to be, and so on and so forth. It's the typical thing that I think a lot of 20-something-year-olds go through when they're having an identity crisis. And honestly, I'm just coming into all these new concepts and all this learning about, the mother wound, or how to treat others when you're upset at them without inflicting pain, just how to handle stress and who you want to be throughout any kind of situation that you're in life. I've recently started listening to this podcast called Almost 30, and it's safe to say it's my favorite podcast right now. It's hosted by Krista and Lindsay, and honestly, I could not recommend this podcast enough. It's honestly debatable that I've learned more in this podcast than I have towards the beginning of my therapy journey. And I think it's because I get to replay a lot of what they say over and over if I want. And I get to sit with my thoughts and really reflect on it. And I also get to hear other people's experiences, which I don't think really happens in traditional therapy, at least not therapy I've been exposed to. I also really like how they have a holistic point of view. So if you're into that kind of stuff, I'm going to link it below, and it's really good. A couple episodes of the podcast that really caught my attention were the episodes centered on the mother wound. I could not relate more to this. And it is a new concept to me. I am still researching it, so I honestly cannot say much about it confidently, but I know that it resonates with me very deeply. Me and my mom have a good relationship, but just like every mother-daughter relationship, there are road bumps, and the communication style that we have and my current perception of it is something that I really want to change and I really want to better. Listening to this concept of the mother wound and how, daughters have this implicit feeling to have responsibility and protect their moms at the cost of themselves has revolutionized the way that I perceive my relationship with my mom. It's really put into perspective that I want to put my best foot forward with our relationship. But nevertheless, the whole entire concept has really imprinted me and has made me start looking for ways to strengthen our relationship without sacrificing my own sanity. Great example that they gave in the podcast is that a lot of times you feel responsible for the way that your mother reacts to a situation. And granted, if you cause a situation, it's only natural to feel that way. But I feel that way even out of situations that have nothing to do with me. And it's truly because as a daughter, you're imprinted to feel that way. And it is just so crazy to think about. One thing that I really want to get better at is being very straightforward and very honest with my mother, and being that way in the kindest way possible to where I don't feel as if I could have changed anything about the conversation. I want to feel confident in the way that I speak to others, especially my family and friends and people that I hold really close to my heart. But at the same time, if I articulate myself in the most respectful and loving way possible, it is not my responsibility, nor should it be, for the reaction that is to come. The only thing I can do is control myself and the way that I treat others. And should they have a negative reaction and lash out on me, and I try to bend over backwards and completely bypass all of my boundaries and all of my self-respect just so I can have this person avoid feeling a certain way, I won't do that anymore. And I think that's a really crazy realization, because as daughters, you know, you have this feeling of wanting to protect your mother and always serve her. And then it gets a little sticky, I think, when you think about, you know, religion and how we should serve our parents and we are their children. But at the same time, I think that there is a lot of truth to that being taken advantage of, and that not always being true for every single circumstance. There are going to be situations where you have to drop everything about what's going on with you and your own beliefs and help your family. If that situation starts to happen in every single sort of dispute, that's where the damage can really be inflicted. And I am just trying to take a little bit more of a proactive measure to avoid that from happening in the first place. And that's why in therapy right now, I'm just working through how to have healthy family dynamics and be real with myself and my boundaries, because innately is not taught to us, which is so crazy to think about, because as a family you kind of operate as a family unit, but at the same time, when you're in a situation when you know you can't communicate with love and kindness and respect, you got to put that boundary up until you're able to do that. Because I've been in conversations with family and friends where I'm not in the headspace because I feel like I'm forced to be, and it would have been so much better of an outcome if I just had waited. So that's what's going on with me right now, and I really hope that that makes sense. But I'm gonna link the podcast episodes below that are the most thought-provoking in my opinion, and yeah, that's what's going on. So let's just get back to potting. I am doing an awful job. In case you haven't seen or you're not looking at the screen, I'm struggling. I am riding the struggle bus with these dang plants. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm trying my best.
All right, I have just been so productive. I did the mound of laundry. I cleaned the kitchen. I cleaned the bathroom. I organized, and now I made myself a little snack, and I'm gonna watch some TV in bed. And you know what? And this is just a Saturday that truly fulfills me. And I'm so happy that I get to spend it like this, because the past few weekends I have been just really busy traveling. Sometimes it's just so nice and so fulfilling to have a restful and recharging weekend at home. But I don't know about you guys, but my allergies have been berserk, and I can barely breathe out of my nose, but we're thriving. This is the end of the vlog. I am so happy that you guys are here and that you tagged along. If you've made it this far, bless you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Really helps me out, and I absolutely am just so happy with every single subscription, because it just means one more person is just along for the ride, and I'm so happy that you are. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye, friends.
Youth goes where it always goes, and we were both